Hi everybody and welcome. My name is Kiara and today I want to talk about eco-friendly swaps that are good for both the environment and your pocket. So being eco-friendly doesn't have to come with a huge price tag. All of the items here are under $10. They are accessible to all kinds of people. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to talk about is my hairbrush. This is a sandalwood hair comb. This cost me $5 to $7 and this is a bargain because this is going to last me for years. This is a shower comb. I like to use this because I normally have curls. This is my second day of no shampooing, so I'm a little less curly today, but I love this thing because it's made out of wood. So this thing will eventually break down into soil and thus goes the life cycle. Buying plastic will just continue degrading into microplastics, which is not great for the environment. So that's why I like to stick with this kind of brush. Now, there are brushes that have smaller bristles and there are wider tooth combs. So you can stylize the kind of comb that you buy. There are a lot of different options that you can get. I feel like there's also horsehair combs and things like that, but if you're vegan, I'm pretty sure that that's probably not going to be for you. But wood is for everyone. While we're still on the subject of hair, I would love to talk about shampoo bars. Now this shampoo bar cost me $4 and I think it was either CVS or Walgreens or something like that. And this is lovely. It smells heavenly. It's like a coconutty hibiscus smell. It doesn't have any creepy chemicals in it. I think it's called Love, Beauty and the Planet. Here's a little picture of what this looks like. I was very, very surprised to see this in a CVS Walgreens sort of store. This seems very niche, but I like the idea of this because there's no plastic packaging. This came in a cardboard box. I don't have to worry about recycling the bottle and it's really easy to use. So the way that you would use a shampoo bar is very similar to a regular bar of soap. You take the bar, you kind of lather it up in your hands, and then you'll take the soap from that and do it into your hair. I really like the way that this makes my hair feel afterwards. I love exfoliating my feet. Pumice bar is a really, really, really wonderful thing. I love this because it is not made out of plastic. I've had this thing for like 5 years. I will never need to buy another one of these for as long as I may live. I use this pretty much every day and it's still a substantial piece of rock. When I was like much younger, I used to use the plastic ones and they fell apart so easy. And then you just were left with this like little crumbling, nasty piece of just sandpaper, plastic, whatever, and that just made me feel kind of gross and skeeved out. But this thing is a actual rock. It's made out of lava stone. It cost like $5 and I will never have to buy another one of these again, which I love. Longevity in your products is really, really helpful for environmentally friendly. That means that you're not going to go out there and buy another one of these in a couple weeks. You're going to use this thing for the rest of your life or close to it, who knows. So instead of using a body wash or something that comes in a plastic container, I like using bar soap. Very classic, very inexpensive, and it lasts for a long enough time. I like to use bar soap that comes in paper packaging so that I don't have to worry about unwrapping it in plastic. Also, I like to use products that have no palm oil. Palm oil is really, really bad for the environment. They cut down countless amounts of trees in order to fulfill the need of palm oil, and it kills orangutans every single year. They literally kill orangutans with machetes and things like that to keep them away from the palm trees. And it's like we're eating the rainforest or washing with the rainforest when we use palm oil. I'm sorry, this took a dark turn, but something that we really need to keep in mind when we are buying our products. We have to buy our products with responsibility because that's the kind of world that we live in. So bar soap is the way to go. So this is my next swap. This is a safety razor, and a safety razor is basically just like a razor made out of pure metal. And I love this because it's metal. Metal will degrade into the environment and it's not plastic. I will never have to buy another razor in my entire life. This thing, I've had it for like 5 or 6 years now. I take really good care of it and it's really easy to take apart and put back together. And it comes with classic razor blades, which is really neat. Yet again, I bought a pack of these. I will never have to buy another pack of these ever again. They will probably last me for the next 20 years. I'm not even joking. So thinking about that kind of like longevity of the product, how long is the product going to last in my hands, and when am I eventually going to throw this thing away? Now, safety razors can be a little intimidating, especially at first, because it is not like your Venus kind of like shaver. It's very industrial in that sort of way. You have to be very careful in order to not cut yourself. You can't just like zip, 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 and you're done. You have to go slowly. But you know, you can add this into like your mindfulness techniques and all that sort of stuff. As you're shaving, you're breathing, you're connecting to the moment, and you're not just like, I have to get to work sort of thing. If you're looking for products like this that are also metal and eco-friendly, there's also something that I'm interested in looking into. It's called Leaf Shave. I'm not sponsored by them, but the razor itself is $75, but you'll never need to buy another razor ever again. And it's kind of in the shape of that sort of like, I don't know, that Venus or shtick or whatever kind of shape. So it's like that very feminine kind of shape rather than this like staunch masculine looking thing. I don't mind this at all. I really appreciate it. There's a lot of utility when it comes to this stuff, and I shave everything with this. I shave my armpits, I shave my pubic hair, I shave all of the things. So I highly recommend this. I highly recommend adding this product to your zero waste shaving routine. You ever see those like obnoxious plastic loofah things? Those like things that you can buy at CVS, they're like $1. Don't buy those, they're gross. Get one of these instead. Now this is probably one of the most expensive out of all of the items. It is a sponge, and I love my sponge. I've had it for a while. It is antimicrobial, antibacterial, and I just feel like a mermaid when I'm using it. It's just like, have you ever seen like that Little Mermaid when she's just like in the bath and she's like getting squeezed, and it's just, I just love it. So this is really great for exfoliation. It's not going to hold on to bacteria like a lot of those plastic ones will, and it's not made out of plastic. Now, I'm not sure how you would figure this one out if you're a vegan, because technically sponges are animals, but there's probably loofahs out there that you could use, other little things. Even a washcloth made out of cotton might be a better bet than that plastic bacteria-laden thing that's hanging on your shower. Sponge for mermaids. Fairly certain this next sponge is vegan. I'm not exactly sure. This is a contact sponge, and it is hydrated because I used it this morning to wash my face. I like this a lot. It's really great for exfoliating and for getting really deep into the face. It's better than using like a Clairsonic or anything like that, much less expensive. And this thing is gonna last me forever. To wash it, all I do is I stick it in some hot water and I'll put it in the microwave, and then it's steamed nice and clean, no more bacteria. I really love the exfoliating power of this little device, and it just kind of like hangs really neatly on my cabinet, and I use it when I need to use it in the morning and in the evening. Moving on. Okay, here's my toothbrush. It literally has toothpaste on it because this is what I use. This is a bamboo toothbrush. These are very inexpensive, and they are really, really great for getting rid of extra plastic waste in your bathroom routine. I want to get bristles that are biodegradable because these are made out of nylon, so they have to be pulled out of the toothbrush and recycled in that sort of sense. But this, you can absolutely just like toss this into your compost pile without the little bristles, because it's basically made out of bamboo. I really like this. This lasts for a long time. I don't know how often you throw out your toothbrushes, but this has lasted me a couple months now. It's time to probably get rid of it and get a new one, but I really, really like using the wood, and it just feels good in my hand. Don't worry about splinters. I have never once gotten a splinter from brushing my teeth with this thing. It's really great product. It's really well made, and I will never buy another plastic toothbrush again. That being said, don't be afraid to tell your dentist no when they try to hand you that little baggie of like floss and things like that. I've in the past, I'm sorry, had a hard time being like, listen, I don't need that. But now I'm like sticking up and drawing some boundaries because I don't want another plastic toothbrush to be in my care going right into the ocean. So, responsibility with the toothbrush. This next one is something that I have to get better at. Please, if you have any good ideas, leave it down in the comment section below. This is some floss, and I love this floss because it's not made out of plastic, it's made out of natural fibers, and it's also very inexpensive. I was looking at a lot of different floss options, and some flosses are like $20 for like a similar product, and I was like, oh, I don't want to be spending $20 on floss. No thank you. So this was like $4 or $5. I got it in a 2-pack, and I really like this. I just don't like the amount of plastic that comes with this. So I am on the lookout for something different as far as floss goes, but I do like that the floss is not plastic itself. It's made out of natural fibers. Yeah, but I don't like having all of this plastic clunky packaging with it, so I'm on the lookout for something new. Okay, so finally I want to talk about people with periods, women, and just those who have a uterus. I want to talk about period care, so let me grab a few things. Now, I have zero waste non-applicator tampons. I really like this brand because they are 100% organic cotton. I don't particularly like the fact that they have plastic on the outside. That really bothers me. I'm trying to have an applicator-less tampon. I don't necessarily want plastic on the outside, but this is good enough. I do know that there are some brands that are located in the store. I think it's called OB, that are organic cotton, and they have applicator-less and no plastic packaging. It's actually paper. So that's going to be something interesting to look into the next time that I go to the store. But I don't foresee myself really needing too many more tampons because I just recently invested in this cup. This is a period menstrual cup, and I am in love with this thing. The first time using it, it was like a little bit like, oh, this is interesting, it's kind of weird, but after like a few days of using it, I absolutely love this, and I will not be going back to any kind of like pads or anything like that. I really love tampons for like when I'm like out doing sports or something like that, but I do aerial yoga, and I wore this while I was doing a lot of flips. Like I go upside down a lot, I do a lot of flips and tricks and things like that, and this thing, I didn't have a leak, which was really incredible. So the way that you use this thing is you squeeze it, you roll it, so it's like a little tampon, and then you put it up inside, and then what it does is it suctions to hold the blood. The cool part about this is that you just pull it out like a tampon, and it comes out very easily. This company was really crazy inexpensive. I was very surprised to find this. I'll let you know what the company is. I'm not sponsored. I got this from June. $6. Normally these cups can cost like $35, but I got this for $6. So I got 2 of them, and I really love this. It's got a great design, and it's very inexpensive. So that's it, folks. Being eco-friendly doesn't have to break the bank. It can be very simple and easy. When you're buying products, think longevity and think, how is this going to break down into the environment? Is it going to last for hundreds of years and then break down, or is it going to last like a year and then break down? Promote longevity for ourselves and for the planet. If you have any tips, tricks, or any products that you use that are eco-friendly and or inexpensive, please put them down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you use, and if you have any suggestions for me, I'd love to know more. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.